change for all you guys who are not new here. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Chatara, and also call me Kate. That's also my name. Um, I'll put that in there somewhere because I know I don't really say my name, so I want to really properly introduce myself. But I have a short message. I'm hoping it'll be short. It should not be too long, but I have a word from the Lord, and I guess I'm just gonna go right in because I don't usually like to take too much time. And let me just get started now. So I had a few like little dreams of ladders. Like I was seeing ladders, and I was not only seeing ladders in dreams, but it was like if I'm like seeing them in my dreams, like if I'm scrolling on social media, that I'm seeing them. If I'm at work, I'm suddenly like seeing a ladder, and I'm just very interested in the ladder. Like whenever I see the ladder, it's just like really shaking my spirit and like feel like it's a hint or it's a sign or something I should know from you know something is trying God is trying to communicate something to me, and I'm not really sure why my spirit is kind of excited about the ladders. It's like I want them, and it's like so random. A ladder. I feel like I did want one like months ago because my roof is very high, but that has died down. Of course, I mean, I literally is just coming to me, and I'm excited, and I'm like, I don't know why. So I got the revelation of why I was so excited about the ladders in my spirit, and it's not just for me; it's really for somebody out here. I don't know who, but definitely you need to hear this. The Lord is in this time getting ready to move some of his saints up. It's getting time. It's time for you to climb up that ladder. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to get to the next level in your spiritual journey, or some prayers are about to be answered. Whatever that was for you, you're about to move up. But the Lord is saying, while you're still down here where you at, you got some things that you got to fight. You got some demons to fight, okay? Um, in this time, you're going to get revealed to you somebody in your life that has been holding you down. Like it might be somebody that's very close to you, like a friend, might be very close to you, a family member that's very close to you, just something in your life or someone in your life that's been very close to you. Unfortunately, they're needing to be removed. They're going to have to be revealed. It can be a cousin, an uncle, an auntie, a grandparent, a parent, a sibling, a friend, family friend, somebody that you have taken close to you who actually you have said to yourself and you have told this person that they are the best. Like you love them so much, and what could you do without them? You almost can't live without them. It might even be a mate, somebody that you're in a relationship with. This could be somebody that's just extremely close to you, um, who you're gonna have to let go. And the reason being is because they actually didn't have your best interest at heart at all. They were actually hoping for your downfall. They actually are monitoring spirits. They have actually been in your life and around you to watch you fall and trying to make sure you don't get too high up the ladder. These people might even actually be into witchcraft, and you did not know it. You may have seen that these people are not really into God or whatever, but you love them through that. You did not care, maybe because they're family members or just very good friends. Somebody just, you've accepted them and you've seen them in a way of just they have the best interest for you, and you definitely have it for them. Out of everybody around you, you probably felt like people don't love you, but they do. You probably felt like they are just so important to you that, and they probably, you probably felt that they deemed you as equally as important. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of ignored the fact that they weren't necessarily believers or something like that, or maybe you've seen something, or you had a hint that this person is into something a little funny, but you just had nothing but pure heartedness towards this person. But all along, it turns out that this person has actually been meeting the devil about you, meeting the devil about your purpose, meeting the devil about your life, just speaking negativity about you, or just hoping for your downfall, praying for your downfall. I'm talking really speaking that you are gonna, go down. And they've actually been in competition with you. That's another thing. This person has actually been in competition with you. You had no idea. Okay, this person is a person that's looking at you and seeing you try to get up and seeing little milestones, and it's like, okay, that's enough. I gotta interfere. I gotta be on top. And that's why they're like going so hard on you. Is because like, and the thing about it, I'm saying they're going hard on you spiritually. Like they're going for spiritual help to hold you down. And you might recognize that you probably had troubles in your spiritual walk, and you might had troubles just getting up. But it's a problem when we don't, as believers, when we're not praying enough and we're not fasting and we're not really serious about God. Like when we don't take our walk serious, because people like this, first of all, you let it slide for a very long time. You did not even notice that this person was against you. Had you been on fire for God, though, you would have been able to see clearly that this person is not to be around. You would have been able to hear the Lord when he's telling you, don't be around this person. You would have noticed it. But simply because you have not been so on fire like you should be, this person has literally just slid on by, slid under the cracks. And when this comes out, you might even be shocked about, what you find out. You might just be literally shocked. And literally then at that point, that's when you start putting together like, oh, these were the signs right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? These were the things right in front of me. But this is a good thing. I don't want to just make it like it's a bad thing. And I know I was going to talk about something else, but I totally missed it. It'll come back to me. But I don't want to make it like this is a total bad thing, because in reality, this thing that's happening to you, you're going to find that the only way for you to fight back is your fire for God. Okay, that's the beautiful thing. So this thing right here causes you to get on fire for God. You know what I'm saying? That's the only solution. Okay, the only solution is your fire for God. Okay, so how on fire you are for Him? Because the lukewarm thing and the occasional praying and the occasional things that you've been doing with the Lord, it's not gonna fly. So it's a good thing that it's gonna cause you to get that fire back. But another thing that you have to recognize is at any point, because what we want to understand about this enemy is, our enemy is whoever your enemy is, whoever this person is, right? Who's trying to stop your growth. They are day and night praying, okay? And they are day and night serious and on fire about their beliefs. So they are on fire believing, and they have been believing for a long time, for years, that their God or their witchcraft or their voodoo or whatever they've been into is their strength. It probably got them far in life. It's probably got them money. It's probably got them things that they wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, they take it very, very seriously, okay? They've seen a right now benefit from it, which is how the devil gets a lot of people, where he's going to do it right now. But we know sometimes we just not ready for the stuff. And we need to understand that. If you don't know, sometimes we're just not ready, and God is going to give it to us in the right time. But if you're one of those people, which, you know what I'm saying, this person is, who is on a right now type of situation, they want everything right now, they totally believe in their witchcraft, their voodoo, their sorcery, whatever it might be. They believe in it, right? So this means that these people are soaked in deep. They are sleepless, okay, on it. They are on fire for it, okay? They are busy praying, okay? And that's one thing that the enemy has against us, where we need to understand that praying is what the devil has his people do. Even if you go into any kind of religious book that's outside of the Bible, the devil is requiring for those people who believe in him and who are following him to pray a few times a day, 5, whatever amount of times a day he's requiring for them to pray, okay? And people who are rich and into witchcraft, sorcery, sacrifice, voodoo, all those kind of things, they are praying. That is one thing that they do often. They do pray. They are meditating. They are heavily spending time with their demons and their false gods, okay? That's what we need to understand, okay? And so therefore, somebody like us, who is, or like you, or whoever I'm speaking to, if you are not on fire for God, if you are not equally praying, okay, more than, because our word tells us to pray without ceasing. So if we're not actively praying, okay, fasting, spending time with the Lord, you are in danger. You are losing. And so what you want to understand now is that once this is revealed, the only reason why this person even had authority in the first place to do anything to you or have any kind of power into your life is because you have been living a little lukewarm. And that's for some, okay? Okay? You have been living a lukewarm life. And I'm not even gonna say some. This is who I'm talking to, okay? And actually, you know what? Let me say some because my even a deeper revelation was given to me that some of you have gotten on the right path as of a few months ago, and you have been praying and you have been fasting, and God is revealing to you your enemies in this time. Okay? And so it's time for you to fight against your enemy spiritually, okay? And the enemy might be a demonic entity that has been attacking you, and you did not even notice, you did not even see it. And it could literally be a situation as well, depending on your situation. It could also be, like I said, a person that's just been close to you that you had no idea about. But some of you, you might be getting shedded away. You might have already started praying and fasting and spending time with the Lord and getting on track, right? But it's one of those things where in all that, now you've reached a level spiritually where you can fight this demon that has actually been having you down, that you didn't even notice for a long time was even there. It was a demonic influence that shaped the way that you talk, that the way that you think, the way that you interact with people. It shaped your progress in your life, okay, literally. But literally now, because you have been reaching recently over the last few months, you are strong enough to fight that demon and move into your purpose. Move up wherever it is that you're going, whether this is spiritually, financially, just prayers and breakthrough for you, okay? It's going to happen. But for the other person who I'm talking about as well, because we're talking to two kinds of people, the other person, like I said, is this person has not been up on it, and it's the reason why is because you had a friend or somebody that's very close to you that's been causing this, and you have not been able to see that. But through your fire, your fire that you're going to get by, I believe strongly, you having to go on a 7-day fast for this. Okay, for this deliverance from the curses and the spells and all that, whatever they've been putting on you, you're going to need to go on a 7-day fast. And that could be for 7 days straight, and that could also be for a 3 to 3 or a 6 to 6, stuff like that, okay? But yeah, you going on a fast is going to help you break through, or whatever you and the Lord communicate, you know what I'm saying? You, whatever the Lord and you know what I'm saying? But like y'all already know that I'm not one of those people who are ever going to tell you to go and fast from your phone and you're in the TV, and I don't believe that that's helping us in the spirit. I mean, I believe that it can help a bit, a piece, but we're talking about spiritual strength here, fighting demons, and demons aren't scared of you stopping watching TV. Okay, there's some people who don't watch TV and they're getting attacked. There's people who don't be on their phones and they're still getting attacked. They're still oppressed. So that's not the solution. So for the person that I'm talking to, you're going to need to go on a 7-day fast. Okay, and then also what you want to realize is when you get on fire. Okay, this is one of those situations where you cannot turn back. Okay, that's what I want you to know. Your enemy has been coming up against you so heavily and so strong that your enemy is actually mature in the demonic things. Okay? Your enemy is very much mature in the demonic things. So if you at any point think that you're going to go and fight up against your enemy and think you now have time to turn around and play games with the devil and stuff like that, you are already deceived. Okay? Never, whenever those tests and those temptations come after you fight this devil, this demon, this enemy, this witch, this warlock, whoever's coming up against you, when you fight them in the spirit, um, understand that they're going to be mad. They're going to be very upset with you. And if you decide at any point to turn back, they're going to use that against you. You'll be in the devil's playing ground, you know what I'm saying? Which is what we do not want, okay? This could literally cause you to lose your life. I lie to you not. This is a life or death situation, okay? This is a life or death situation that you're in right now. If you decide to turn back at any point, this could be detrimental to you. I want you to understand that your fire is the only thing that's going to bring you success. There's no time to look back. You fight your enemy and you keep moving forward so you can go to the top. Okay? The thing about it is this enemy that you're going to fight is so big, is so powerful that the spiritual level that you're going to rank up to after you fight this devil is going to make you a bigger target in the spirit. Okay, do you understand what I just said to you? Once you fight this enemy spiritually, it's going to make you're going to be fighting giants in the spirit, giant demonic beings in the spirit. And so by doing that, it's going to, by being able to fight them, by overcoming them, by conquering them, by trampling them under your foot, okay? Literally, by doing that, it's going to make you a giant in the spirit. It's going to bring you up spiritual ranks, okay? And so by that alone, that's going to make them hate you even more. That's going to make you a bigger target, and they're going to want to bring you down. So at any point in your life, if you feel like, oh, I'm just going to go and slip back into adultery, I'm going to slip back into drinking and smoking and, just the things that you used to do, you need to understand that you are playing a dangerous game, okay? So whatever it is that you need to be delivered from and you need to stop doing it. If it's that you need to continue in focusing on God and being on fire for Him instead of being the type of believer that is, okay, I've accepted God. And when I came to God, I stopped drinking and I stopped smoking, or I stopped having sex outside of marriage, or I stopped just doing the things that you used to do that was like very blatant to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't become righteous in your own sight. You understand what I'm saying to you? If you're that type of believer, it's a problem. You can never say that, okay, I don't steal anymore, so I'm better off now since I don't steal anymore. I don't kill anymore. I don't, cause we got past, okay? I don't do things that I used to do anymore. And now you think, okay, you just flee from those things that you used to do as if there's only one or two, three sins out here, okay? There's a lot more. If the Lord is telling us and commanding us to pray without ceasing and fast, because these are things that we have to do as believers, pray and fast and read our word, and you're not doing that, okay? So now we have to understand how the enemy works. If you casting out demons and you're getting free of a certain demonic things that you're doing, or demonic things that you're doing, if you're not filling up, your spirit with the things of God, then it's still being filled up with something. And the crazy part about the enemy is he'll capture your heart, he'll capture your eyes, he'll capture your mind if you're not soaked in God to help you continuously die every day. Okay, continuously shed off the old man. If you're not in Him, okay, you can be deceived into thinking you are safe. You're fine. Everything is okay. Okay, you can be deceived into that. And so what we want to understand is that this right here that we're in, this walk, this life that we're living, this means war. We're in a constant battle, and therefore we need to live like we're in a constant battle. The difference between the enemy and a lot of these other religions and a believer of Jesus Christ is that a lot of times they are so powerful in the spiritual realm because they are praying and they are spending time with their false gods, their sorcery, their witchcraft, their new age movement. These people are getting so serious about it. Do you understand that these people, and it's false, do you understand how much fire they have, how much thrill and excitement and thirst and hunger they have? And you knowing what is real and what is fake, right? Because you're a believer, you know the difference between your God and their God, and then you relax. You are actually in danger when you do things like that. We need to understand we're up against people that are, and demonic entities that are on fire. We have people out here willing to go broke, spending all their money to go out on a vacation for a new age movement. And so like they're willing to spend all that they got, all that they have. They're willing to use all the drugs that they need to use. They're willing to come outside of their body, literally kill the flesh, okay, in their way, whatever way it's requiring. And we even want to take it a step deeper. We have people in other religions, okay, that are willing to sacrifice their own selves, kill their own selves, okay, for their beliefs. These are the enemies that we are up against. And if you don't have more fire than them, if not just the same, if you are not radical You are not safe, okay? That's what we have to understand, guys, okay? So the enemy that you are fighting is accomplished, okay? Very much accomplished in their area of work, in their line of work, in their spiritual growth. Let me say that. They're very much accomplished. These are high demons. These are serious spiritual levels that you guys are trying, or that you are going to fight up against. And the only way to fight them is your fire. Okay? That's all it takes. 7-day fast. 7-day fast and fire. If you guys need any kind of fire prayers or anything like that, I don't know if you guys need that. I don't know if that's what the Lord is going to lead me to ever give you guys, prayer points, whatever it might be. If that's what the Lord is going to lead me to do, if that's what you guys need or something like that, let me know in the comments, and I will email you some prayer points that you could use to fight up against the enemy while you're fasting as well. But like I said before, this is not a matter of you can turn back to your old ways after this. You fight and you move forward. Literally, there's a ladder that you're going to go up. You're going to go up. Prayers are going to be answered. You're going somewhere financially, spiritually. Prayers are being answered. But right now, where you're at right now, God is going to reveal to you what's going on. God is going to reveal. But that means it's time for you to go on that 7-day fast, and it's time for you to fight. Okay? It's time for you to fight these demons. When you start to know, you know what I'm saying, what the Lord is revealing to you about these people and all that, and that your lifestyle needs to change, that you need to understand that this is a life or death situation. And if you at any point of time look back and go back and slip into backsliding or whatever the old ways, it could lead to something that's, detrimental to you. So what we want to understand is that there's no time to look back. You're in a fight. You're in a war. This is a life or death. I want you to understand how hard the enemy has been coming after you, because God let me see the imagery today. Just on YouTube, it just came, and I was watching it today. The imagery of how serious the battle is for you right now, that you're literally in a life or death. And if you slow down, or you look back, or you stop to take and you don't keep running, bro, you are literally in a life or death situation, okay? And so you will be very blessed if you make it out, okay? But God wants you to understand how serious it is. And I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want you guys to have a blessed rest of your day, night, and evening. Have a good one, guys.